Hello, guys. I hope you all can hear me. And I want to just say thank you very much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. This is obviously not the outcome we were hoping for. Frankly, this is not the week I was hoping for. I've learned this week that there are far more important things than losing an election. But I want you all to know, if you're on this call or if you supported our campaign, if you contributed your time, your talent, your treasure to our grassroots effort, how much it means to me, the world to me. I called John Hickenlooper a few moments ago to congratulate him and to pledge my full support in his race against Cory Gardner. I hope you'll join me in doing exactly the same thing. I made it very clear when we started this race in February of 2019, seems like an eternity ago, that I would support the Democratic nominee. And that is exactly what I am doing tonight. For all the differences that we had, and there were many in this race, I am equally committed to making sure that Cory Gardner is a one-term senator and that John Hickenlooper replaces him in November. So I hope to be helpful in that effort. If his campaign seeks my assistance, I will offer it. I'm encouraging you to offer yours as well. But mostly, I wanted to say thank you. We've had so many wonderful events over the last, 17 months now. This is obviously not one of them, but I am grateful to each of you for opening your homes, whether you had a party in your backyard or living room or just on a Zoom channel. It means a lot that you all were willing to invest so much of yourselves in our effort. And the causes that we championed will go on, not with me in the US Senate, but with other leaders who will take up the mantle. And I'm not just talking about elected officials, I'm talking about advocates from the Sunrise Movement, which did so much to propel our effort, to all the other organizations and individual leaders across the state. I'm talking about each and every one of you. Whether you joined this cause because you cared about Medicare for all or a Green New Deal, comprehensive immigration reform, or an end to gun violence or police brutality, or whether you joined because you wanted to change the way that we finance campaigns themselves, or because you just wanted to make sure we could build an economy that works for everyone. Please do not take tonight's defeat as a setback. This is on me, and I accept responsibility for the outcome. I wish that we could have done more. I'm not sure what that would have been, and I know there will be plenty of people making their living in the next few days analyzing the results or trying to discern lessons. I'll leave that task to them. For you and for me, I think the work goes on in a different capacity, perhaps in a different campaign if you choose to join John Hickenlooper, as I'm encouraging you to do. But whatever you do, know that you have my respect, my gratitude, my admiration, my heart. It goes out to you. I also want to just say on a personal note, many of you have reached out to me in the last few days when my dad was in hospice and then when he passed on Sunday to offer your condolences and your sympathies. And I'm sorry that I didn't have the ability to respond to everybody who reached out in this very, very painful moment for my family and me. But know that I heard you and that I will treasure your friendship and your love for the rest of my life. One lesson I'll take, and I tried to make good on this myself, was to tell my dad how much I loved him while he could still understand the words that I was sharing. And I hope you'll take that lesson too, because life is short. That's, I think, a conclusion we can all agree on. Whichever side of this race we may be, we recognize that the friendships and the families and the love we share is more important than any election result. So I want to just say again, thank you. And I hope to see you. And thank you in person or at some socially appropriate distance in the months ahead. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful night. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to be helpful to each of you. I really appreciate it.